You blocked their number. You deleted the photos. You told yourself you were done. And then, out of nowhere, a song comes on. Or you smell something familiar. Or you just wake up one morning and the first thought in your head is them, and you hate yourself for it because they hurt you. You times know, times they hurt you. So why does your heart still reach for someone your mind knows was wrong for you? Today, I want to sit with you in that feeling, because what you're experiencing isn't weakness. It isn't stupidity. It's one of the most human things that exists. And by the end of this video, I think you'll understand yourself and that pain a little differently. Here's the first thing you need to understand. You don't miss times them. Not exactly. You miss what they made you feel when things were good. You miss the version of them that showed up in the beginning, the one that felt safe, exciting, seen. The brain doesn't store memories neutrally. It stores them emotionally. And the moments of warmth, laughter, and connection from that relationship, those got filed right alongside the pain, sometimes times deeper times than the pain. Psychologists call this intermittent reinforcement. When love is unpredictable, sometimes warm, sometimes cold, it actually creates a stronger emotional attachment than consistent love does. Not because it's better, but because the brain becomes times addicted, times to the highs. So missing them isn't a character flaw. It's a neurological response to a relationship that was wired to keep you hooked. There's a type of grief that doesn't get enough attention. It's not just grieving the person. It's grieving the future you imagined with them, the holidays, the inside jokes that now have no home. The person times you times were becoming when you were around them, even if parts of that person were slowly shrinking. You grieve the almost, the could have been, the relationship that never quite became what you kept hoping it would. And here's what makes it harder. When someone hurts you, people around you expect you to be times relieved, times it's over. They say you're better off. They say forget them. They mean well. But grief doesn't work on a timeline, and it doesn't follow logic. You can know someone was wrong for you times, and times still feel the loss deeply. Both things are true at the same time. Healing doesn't mean you stop feeling. It means you learn to carry the feeling without letting it carry you. I want you to shift your perspective for a moment. Instead of treating the missing as a problem, what if you treated it as information? When you miss someone who hurt you, your heart is often pointing to something deeper, a need that went unmet, a version of love you're still hungry for, a wound that existed times before, times the one they touched, even if they didn't heal it. Ask yourself honestly, what did this relationship give me that I haven't found elsewhere? Was it the feeling of being chosen, being pursued, not being alone? What did I keep hoping would change? Because sometimes we don't miss the person. We miss the hope, the potential, the version of them we saw on the good days. That clarity, painful as it is actually the beginning of healing. Because once you know what you were really reaching for, you can start building a life where that need gets met in a healthy way. So what do you do with all of this? First, stop punishing yourself for missing them. Every time you catch yourself thinking about them and immediately say, I'm so stupid, you're adding a second wound on top of the first. The missing doesn't make you weak. It makes you someone who loved fully. That's not something to be ashamed of. Second, feel it without feeding it. There's a difference between letting grief move through you and actively watering it, listening to every song that reminds you of them, rereading old messages, stalking their page at midnight. Those habits don't process the pain, they keep it alive. Let yourself feel without rehearsing. Third, give yourself something real to reach for. Healing moves faster when you have something pulling you forward, not just pushing you away from the past. A friendship you've neglected, a version of yourself you want to meet, a boundary you've never let yourself hold before. You are not stuck because you still miss them. You are in the middle of something, and the middle is the hardest place to be because you can't yet see what's waiting on the other side. But something is waiting. If no one has said this to you lately, I want to say it now. The fact that you loved someone, even someone who wasn't careful with that love, says something good about you. Don't let the pain make you close off. Don't let this teach you that feeling deeply is dangerous. Heal. Take your time. Be patient with yourself on the hard days. And when you're ready, not when other people think you should be, but when your time's ready, you'll find that the missing quietly becomes smaller. Not gone, but smaller. And you'll be bigger than it. If this reached you today, share it with someone who needs to hear it. And if you're going through a hard season right now, drop a comment in the comments. You don't have to explain. I'll see it. I'll see you in the next one.